Okay, guys, so I'm back again with another freaking video, and the news is still going around with these Iranian strikes that's going on in the freaking Middle East. Well, as it turns out, everybody probably knows who's been keeping up to date with all this, pretty much knows that, the United States actually failed in their mission to take out these buildings that are in Iran, these nuclear facilities. Okay, they use like 5,000 pound bunker bombs and yada yada yada, all this other stuff. And I'm looking at all these reports and I'm looking at all the news that Donald Trump is actually being lambasted and memed on and ridiculed at this point in time. And I'm noticing a very strange thing that's going on, especially with these attacks. I'm starting to think, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some military officials that will probably comment on this, but maybe not. But it seems like this entire operation was a little bit messy, it looks like. I've seen the United States military actually do some pretty insane things every time I see a war. Right? Every time that we as American citizens, even with the even with the entire thing with the 9/11 war in Afghanistan and all that other stuff, the United States seems to be on a non-stop, win streak during that point in time. Even though that we eventually kind of lost in the most miserable way possible, we could I think I do remember the United States military being a lot less sloppy than this. And I remember the parade that we had about a week ago, or this past weekend, with the whole what no King's Day parade protests, and the embarrassing parade that Donald Trump had. And I was wondering, I was looking at the military personnel. It's like, yeah, they were all protesting and so on and so forth. And I thought to myself, wait a second, they shouldn't have, they couldn't have. The military in of itself is supposed to obey orders no matter what. Correct? Correct. But I thought to myself, there is no way they could have done this. There is absolutely no way they would have done this. Okay? Remember about a couple weeks ago, or maybe just like over the entire week, or maybe I mentioned it in the Silver live stream, that I had suspected that they were going to do some sort of weird coup d'etat. And the more I look at this story, the more I look at all these pictures, the more I look at everything into myself, and I'm just like saying, they wouldn't. They they couldn't have. They actually they actually didn't take it. I look, I cannot confirm this or deny this, but this from the US military is quite and utterly messy. Okay? Now, I don't want to end up pointing fingers. I don't want to end up doing anything, but this is actually fucking hilarious. This is actually hilarious. I'm starting to wonder and to think the US military intentionally did this. They intentionally held back. Like, bro, you can't get funnier than this. You obviously cannot get funnier than this. I'm working, and I'm thinking about all this stuff that's going on, and I'm just like thinking to myself, the US military is literally memeing on the president. Oh my god. This has to be the most glorious moment and day in US history when the US military actually This is great. Yo, this is actually gold. I mean, look, here's the thing. Yes, they actually, called out the orders and stuff like that. They actually obeyed the orders. But I've literally seen orders being carried out better than this. Guys, this is magical. This just so makes my week right now. Anyways, I thought maybe I just like put my like thoughts out there that the US military could have done this. It's just funny to think about, guys. It really is just funny to think about. Anyways, request ka de bachin and have a laugh, Riot.